The Gibeonites deceive Joshua. After the Israelites took the city of Ai, word quickly spread of their victory. The kings of the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites began planning how they could combine their armies to do battle with the Israelites. The city of Gibeon, and the nearby towns of Kephirah, Beeroth, and Kiriath Jearim people met in fear, wondering what to do. They knew God had told the Israelites not to make treaties with anyone in Canaan, but destroy all those living in the land because of their wickedness. Instead of joining those gathering to fight the Israelites, the Gibeonites came up with a devious plan to save their lives. Gibeon was only a 3-day walk from the Israelite base at Gilgal. The people of Gibeon and the nearby towns were Hivites. A group of ambassadors were chosen. They loaded their donkeys with weathered saddlebags and old, patched wineskins. They put on worn-out, patched sandals and ragged clothes. And the bread they took with them was dry and moldy. When they arrived at the Israelite camp at Gilgal, they told Joshua and the men of Israel, "We have come from a distant land to ask you to make a peace treaty with us." Joshua asked them, "How do we know you don't live nearby? For if you do, we cannot make a treaty with you." "This bread was hot from the ovens when we left our homes," they replied, "but now, it is dry, and moldy. These wineskins were new when we filled them, but now they are old and split open. And our clothing and sandals are worn out from our very long journey." Joshua and the Israelites examined their food but did not ask God what to do. Joshua then made a peace treaty with them and guaranteed their safety. The leaders of the Israelites signed the agreement with a binding oath. 3 days after making the treaty, the Israelites learned that the Gibeonites actually lived nearby. They sent men to investigate and reached their town in 3 days. The people of Israel grumbled against their leaders because of the treaty. The leaders replied, "Since we have sworn an oath in the presence of the Lord, we cannot touch the Gibeonites. Divine anger would come upon us if we broke our promise." Joshua called a meeting with the Gibeonites and asked, "Why did you lie to us and say that you lived in a distant land when you live right here among us? From now on you will always be servants who cut wood and carry water for the house of our God. We did it because the Lord your God commanded Moses to give you this entire land and to destroy everyone in it," they replied. "Now we are at your mercy to do to us whatever you think is right." Joshua did not allow the people of Israel to kill them. Instead, the Gibeonites became woodcutters and water carriers for the community of Israel and the altar of the Lord. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share and leave a comment. Subscribe.